Let's now focus on political matters, and the ANC, of course, heading for their December elective conference. That's a national conference. So smaller conferences have to be held throughout the year in preparation. It seems that it's all systems go for the ANC's Greater Johannesburg Regional Conference this coming weekend. About 300 delegates expected to attend. Twice postponed, the meeting is likely to address issues of renewal and self-correction within the party. eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu has been following the story. He joins us now. So, Lindo, good evening. 2 postponements, but the party now says it's ready for this Greater Johannesburg ANC conference. Tell us more.
Well, that's right, Sally. The city of Johannesburg's ANC in the region of Johannesburg says that they are ready to finally host their 15th conference of the ANC in this region. They are saying that they've had to deal with a number of issues, including disputes that arises from some of the branches. Some of the things they were telling us was that there were branches that simply did not follow the guidelines. There were those that had forms of intimidation at some of the BGMs that were supposed to be held. Now, because of those disputes that were raised, there were about 9 of them, we understand, from 9 branches who were saying that they cannot possibly continue with the conference without sorting them out. So we do understand that with the intervention of the NEC deployees, with the intervention of the national dispute committees, as well as, in fact, the regional coordinators, they were finally able to help some of these branches that had raised these issues. Of course, these branches are the ones that caused the postponement twice. In fact, they were supposed to be held earlier on this month, but I can tell you that according to the regional coordinator, that is Dada Murero, they have finally been able to sort out those issues. And in fact, one of the branches is supposed to sit tomorrow. So we do understand that is the last one, but the 9 others that had complained are going to be able then to, have been helped. They have been able to hold their branch meetings. What we understand as well is that there will be 300 delegates if this last branch is able to sit. 300 delegates that will be sitting this weekend. We also understand that there is about 3 votes that or delegates that will be from the leagues. So the Youth League, the Women's League, they will all be part of this particular, regional conference. And it's all about electing new leadership. It's all about making sure that there's a successor in terms of, the past leaders when it comes to electing new leadership. But they are saying that as far as housekeeping is concerned, they have been able to clean up shop. They have been able to sort out all of the disputes, and they should be able to, in fact, sit when it comes to the conference this weekend. Take a listen to the regional coordinator just giving us a sense of some of the things they've had to sort out before reaching this part where they can say they will be hosting the conference.
Well, we are ready for conference. Conference will resume on Friday, the 3rd, right up until Sunday. We are hosting it at Idle Winds, just outside Midrand. We are expecting 300 delegates, and conference will be ready to proceed.
Of course, we know it's been a very difficult time for the ANC in Greater Johannesburg, most recently the tragic death of Mpho Morani, but it's been a difficult time on other levels as well. And this weekend's conference is not just about electing leadership. It's taking a good look at where the party is, focusing on self-correction, issues of renewal, which of course relate to the broader party.
That's right, Sally. They did just say that it will not only be about electing new leadership, as you know, that they have, in fact, lost a number of leaders. It's not just the former mayor, that is Geoff Makubo, as well as Joliti Matongo, and of recent, that was Homwerane. It's not just about that. It's also the REC that have been lost and people that have passed away in terms of the higher structure of the ANC in the region. But they are saying that it's not just about electing new leadership. It's also about self-correcting. We do know that they are not in governance in the city of Johannesburg. And this is because of a coalition government, a multi-party government led by the Democratic Alliance. So they are saying that they also want to regain ground. But before that, they also spoke about the fact that they'll be inviting the former statistician general to actually give them a clear account really of what is it exactly that they are doing wrong and what is it exactly that is a perception from the public when it comes to the ANC, particularly in the region of Johannesburg. So they are saying that they are doing this while knowing very well that this is one of the people that has been critical about what the ANC has been doing in terms of its delivery of services to the people or the lack of. So they are saying that this will not just be an elective conference, but it will also be much more more on the introspective part of things, to say that they will be looking at what they need to do when it comes to this renewal they are preaching, and when it comes to self-correcting, so that the people for the city of Johannesburg are able to trust them again. But also in terms of regaining governance, they also spoke about certain issues, such as saying that the multi-party government at this stage is also embroiled in some activities that are not towards the law or leaning towards the law. And they're saying that after this conference, they will also be engaging in a process of exposing some of the inconsistencies when it comes to the law in terms of these other parties that are actually part of the governance of the multi-party governance in the city of Johannesburg. So those are some of the issues they've promised to do. But first, it is all about introspecting as far as the city of Johannesburg is concerned. Take a listen again, Regional Coordinator Dada Morero, just speaking in terms of some of those issues and some of the activities they will be undergoing when it comes to the conference.
Well, we arrived at the decision to invite the former Statistician General, Dr. Padi, simply because we want an honest views about the ANC and the government, and we believe it will give us a better objective reality about how people feel about the ANC and its government. The second part, as you know, it's in relation to reclaiming of governance. We will have an extensive discussion, and we also want to expose the wrongs and the corruption that is currently taking place in the city of Johannesburg, and one of them being the matters surrounding the MMC of economic development, which matters are now currently being reported with the public protector, matters relating to human interference on procurement. We have also raised the matter of the mayor and the MMC interfering in the procurement processes at MTC, around them trying to remove certain service providers from the panel, which we think it's part of corruption that we're witnessing.
So that's Dada Morera, who of course is coordinating the ANC's Johannesburg conference this weekend. Lindokuhle Xulu, thank you very much for bringing us that update.